Welcome my friend, his name is Byron Wu. We're gonna have a conversation, it's all for you. On You're Gonna Love This. Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of You're Gonna Love This. As you heard in that introduction song, my guest this week is Mr. Byron Wu. Hi, Byron.
Hi. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, of course. So, as I tried to explain but didn't do a very good job last week, You're Gonna Love This is a podcast where I try to make the perfect song for whoever I'm interviewing that week. The goal is to create a song that they respond to in the moment. It's a song is generally the perfect song for them. It's a song that right now they need to listen to, and I'm here to provide that service. What do you think of that, Byron?
I'm really excited to hear it.
Yeah. Little update on the first one. I did not write a perfect song for my first guest, which is pretty much as expected. We'll see if anything goes different this time. My guest Jake Betterman told me that the number one thing I should focus on is the poeticism in my lyrics because he thought that they were bad.
Okay.
Which,
wow.
It's fair. I understand that. I only have about 10 minutes to write a song.
Yeah.
And so...
Not even like on a scale of 1 to 10, huh? Just bad.
He was nicer than that, but, I'm trying to see through the niceness and see to the thoughts,
truth,
the facts.
The truth. I got you.
Because I'm not here for namby-pamby nice feeling like, oh, Adam, that song was so nice. I don't want to hear that. I'm here to improve my craft.
Right.
And I need real criticism to get there.
Do you want me to give you just real criticism when the song comes around?
Absolutely.
Okay, I will. I'll do my best to not Nancy around the subject.
Yeah, I trust you to do that, Brian.
Jesus.
We called you Brian on the last episode also. I can't remember.
Oh,
why
really?
we referred to you. Yeah, it's a running thing, I guess.
You also, in the song, in the opening, you pronounced my name Byron.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Well, that was probably for, like, a rhyming thing.
Sure, but still not my name.
It's true. Byron?
Thank you.
Adam? Let's talk first question I always like to ask. What's your emotional state like right now?
Emotional state? I'm feeling really relaxed. I don't know if that's an emotional state.
Sure.
Really, really chilling, having a good day. Just feeling good. It's a little foggy outside, so I'm kind of feeling that sort of, that slower pace to the day.
And when you do you like to kind of match emotions with your songs? Do you like to kind of feel, if you got a chill feeling inside, do you like to have that kind of same thing happen in the songs you listen to?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's good. I don't know why I keep asking that. I think that's going to be the same answer for everybody.
That's not always true. Sometimes when I'm feeling low, but I feel like I need to be hyped, then I will listen to more like hype,
But right now you're happy with your relaxed.
Yeah, I'm really happy with relaxed.
Good.
So yeah.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit of genre. I know you and I have had disputes in the past.
A number.
A lot of them. I know you are a fan of the electronic dance music genre.
Yes. Yep. EDM.
Yeah.
I do like electronic music.
Yeah. So that's a start. I only have my voice and this acoustic guitar for this podcast.
Yes.
Is that going to be a problem for you, do you think? Is it possible to create a perfect song for you with an acoustic guitar and a voice?
For my current mood, I would say I think it is possible. I would say it is possible.
Generally, no.
Generally, no. I think if it's going to be music and if it's going to be like just vocals and one instrument, I generally like I generally like piano a bit more.
Sure.
Keyboards over guitar. I like guitar. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of overdone, I feel like, especially acoustic guitar.
Totally. No, there's no it's not pop music anymore. The pop music doesn't we've had enough guitar for the last, from like 1960 to 2000. People don't want to hear it as the main instrument. You just, like, one lick somewhere in the song is all anybody wants to hear.
Yeah. Oh, actually, one of my perfect songs I've had was Just Harmonica.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
What is this song?
Oh, God, what is it called? I think it's called Oh, Spooky Dokie. I have it on my phone.
Spooky Dokie?
Yeah,
That's a really cool name.
It's from the soundtrack to Cowboy Bebop.
Ah, okay.
It's by like one of the Seatbelts, I guess, and it's beautiful.
Is it a Japanese band or is that a?
Oh yeah, it's a Japanese musician. It's a Japanese jazz band.
I think the only place where guitars are used prominently still is like Japanese music. There's still so many Japanese rock bands, and like I guess in just Asian music, people care about the guitar more, it seems like.
Yeah, I
mean, there is also the K-pop
know.
and J-pop and all
yeah,
that,
which is not guitar based at all.
But like every anime has electric guitar in the theme song.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Apparently, Japan is really into jazz still. They love jazz.
Jazz is awesome.
Which is great. 'Cause, yeah, I love jazz.
Okay, you love jazz. That's interesting. So let's other than EDM, some genres that are playable on guitar.
On guitar, I love jazz.
Jazz, okay.
I really like rock music as
Sure.
well.
Okay.
I don't like country that much.
All right, I'll stay out of the country area. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's just mainly because the country music that I end up hearing is very popular country music, and I don't like pop music that much in general.
Brooks and Dunn, solo cups and trucks and stuff.
Yeah. I really like my lyrics to have some kind of meaning behind them.
Oh dang, that's gonna be tough for me to figure out in 10 minutes.
It doesn't have to be like anything deep. It could just be like, things are beautiful. All
right.
Life is good, kind of stuff, instead of just being like, ass and titties, ass and titties.
Great. I'm writing. Doesn't have to be deep and underlining it.
Okay.
This is important for me.
Don't stress yourself out too much.
I can't. Well, it's not. There's no time to stress myself out. I have to just like come up with a theme and then just do it. So.
And I also would say that lyrics necessarily have meaning, but so much as have feeling.
I like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that feels nice. Lyrics. So what you're saying? They don't have to have a meaning. They just have to have a feeling.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I feel like
it's like lyrics should like try to convey an emotion that the artist is feeling.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's doable, I think.
Okay. Good. I'm glad this is still in the realm of possibility. I haven't given you an impossible task.
No, I was worried coming in that you would say like, I only want to listen to EDM, and then you're just gonna whatever you play me is gonna be a failure, and then I would still have to play it and just attempt to play something like an EDM song on a guitar.
Yeah. Well, I've sort of been journeying off of that sort of more hardcore EDM stuff.
Yeah.
I used to listen to a lot more drum and bass, and I don't even listen to as much trance anymore.
Really?
Journeyed more outwards from that. It's just sort of, I don't know what the term is. It's just kind of not necessarily tiring, but it's kind of, I don't know if it's part of it's because too many people like it now and I'm like, gross, or if just like my general mood and lifestyle has changed to reflect like a new style of music. I don't know what it is.
Hey, I think if you go back every 4 years in my lifetime and like look at what music I listened to then, it's completely different every 4 years. It's not like I'm in a super big rap phase right now. You go back 4 years, what was I listening to in college? Because it was still rap. It was Childish Gambino though, different rapper.
Different rap, yeah.
And then like high school and middle school Adam would be he was a one of the white kids who was like, no EDM, no country, no rap. You keep that all away from me.
Just rock.
I just want just rock. Hendrix and Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I think we all went through that phase for a little bit.
Yeah.
So my question is, when you listen to those old songs, do you for me, because I listen to the old song, it's not a like, oh yeah, this song. I mean, part of it is like, oh yeah, this song is dope, but so much of it is just nostalgia. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember the time when I loved this song, and I remember all the memories I have associated with that song, more so than being like, oh, this song is so sick and dope. And
I haven't listened to it a lot.
How I listen, like my lifestyle or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like the songs that I'm still listening to that I listened to back then is stuff that still speaks to me. I don't listen. Okay. If it is that feeling, it doesn't stay on very long. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of music that I just don't relate to at all anymore, but I'm still nostalgic about. guess like AC/DC. Like I don't listen to AC/DC at all anymore, really.
Oh yeah.
But I remember Wolf Mother. I remember really liking Wolf Mother for a while.
Who's Wolf Mother?
Wolf Mother was this 3-piece band out of Australia that was around when I was in middle school. They had the song "Woman" that I could imitate. The guy had a really high voice. It was like, "Woman, you know you woman."
Oh yeah, okay,
that
sure.
band.
I got you.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I re-listened to this Australian band called Stereogram I used to listen to all the time in high school. They had a really popular song like Walkie Talkie Man.
Oh, I remember that song.
Yeah.
That song was in some, I think, like MLB Showdown 04.
Yeah, so like it was a bunch of video games or something, and
yeah, that song's super fun.
Yeah, and like listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, this song is like, it's like pretty, it's alright. It's like
when you're walking in, talking in, fucking in, yelling in, talking in, talking in, no.
Yeah, I mean, never could you sing along because it's just like
you sing along to
the sounds.
Yeah,
you don't get the words really.
Those are my favorite when you have like 5 people in a car and none of them know the actual words to a song, but they all know the rhythm and they all know where the words are supposed to go.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Walkie Talkie Man, you can do that. Cotton Eye Joe, you can do that with.
Joe.
A lot of good middle school hits.
Oh,
with that kind of, what was the other? Oh, Black Betty.
Black Betty.
These are
Black
all
Betty,
like. These are all just like video game
songs.
And like baseball video games specifically.
Oh, Black Betty was the theme song for. What was it? Was it Need for Speed Underground or something?
Yeah.
I didn't play baseball games.
No?
So all of these... So they must have been other video games that they use these...
That's
probably
so
all
weird.
EA. I think they were all EA.
Definitely EA. Yeah.
And so...
It's in the games.
Oh, it's in the game. EA showed me like all this new music, and now I hate all EA soundtracks.
Oh my god,
they're so bad.
Well, there's very few video game soundtracks in general that are any good.
Yeah, I feel like they don't... I don't know. I don't know if those bands were like big before EA was like, we're gonna take this one random song here. Or now they like don't even bother trying to find new bands to like,
right?
Because they have so much money they can pay the royalties for like actual people. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But
yeah.
I used to be like, oh yeah, these songs are sweet in EA games.
Although no, Need for Speed Underground 2 had some pretty good songs. I remember they had that remake of Riders on the Storm. With Snoop Dogg,
yeah.
that I know all of the lyrics to.
Yeah,
that's a great song.
Right. That is a great song.
They have one Queens of the Stone Age song on there that I remember really digging.
One?
It was the it's the cruelest joke to play. That was about 5 pitches too high for imitating Josh Homme.
I don't remember that one.
I
think my game might have been broken. I just had Riders on the Storm on a constant loop.
Oh no, that's not broken. That's just what everybody did as soon as they got the game.
Okay,
is they went into the soundtrack and they took everything else off of the list. Because all I
ever heard. That's all I ever heard was that song.
Is just Jim Morrison whispering and Snoop Dogg talking about cars. That's all I want to hear.
Yeah. Sweet, good stuff.
Yeah, that's a great.
Well, I went to at the Echoplex. It was a Sunday night. It was the Smiths and Morrissey night.
Oh yeah.
And so they just had a DJ play the Smiths and Morrissey all night, and it was the weirdest experience I've ever had.
Was it remixes of their songs or just straight up?
Just like their songs and like other. I was like a Pandora almost. It's like the DJ would just like pick similar songs and play them.
There are some danceable Smith songs.
Some.
Here's No Why is a good song.
I'm really unfamiliar with the music.
That's the one that's like that has the really big echoey like the guitar part.
All of those songs sounded like that to me. I'm sorry.
That's the Smiths.
Yeah.
I could do an impression, but also Morrissey sounds the same in every song. So it's like, you'll check Shema, what had you say?
Yeah.
I knew you're thinking the wrong way.
The funniest thing was, at one point, like, they switched DJs. The first guy was just long hair and just, like, sitting up there, just, focused on this spinning vinyl.
Right.
The second guy who came on was apparently a Morrissey impersonator.
Okay.
So he knew like all the words to the song. He was singing along, and it was so funny. Like the person who like told us about it, Dominica, who works there, was like, "Oh, this guy always takes off his shirt." And sure enough, he took off his shirt, and this like girl just came on stage.
Yeah.
Like he took off his shirt, and the girl took his shirt and then just threw it into the crowd. And he was like, "No, my shirt."
Yeah.
And then I like remember like looking down for a moment, looking back up, and then he just like somehow got another shirt.
He had another shirt,
and then was just he had a backup shirt because he knew he was gonna take it. It was so weird. I have no idea. I guess if you're in LA, go check it out. I can probably guarantee that man will take off his shirt every time they have Smith's Night.
My question was, he like
once a month?
Was he actively impersonating Morrissey while spinning Morrissey songs?
I think so. I mean, he had the hair.
Because that's a really confusing idea. Why would Morrissey come to a show and just like play his songs? Why would he not? I mean, he would at the very least live play them. Yeah, he wouldn't just I'm gonna spin my dope beats.
Yeah, I would hope that he is also in a Morrissey cover band.
That would be nice. If he's just Morrissey DJing.
Just Morrissey DJing Morrissey. Yeah, Morrissey songs. I don't know, honestly.
Oh man, that sounds so cool. I want to hire a Prince impersonator to come to my wedding and just like DJ my wedding and play Prince songs.
Yeah, that would be weird.
I don't understand that idea, but I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so I've got some mood, I've got some genre, I've got some idea about lyrics. That's more than I had on the last one.
Really?
Yeah, I did not have that much information going into this last place. I've even got like stay away from certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't try to be deep. That's always going to be good information for me to have.
Yeah. I think what else can I say about my perfect song right now? No, I don't know. Do you have any more questions about it?
How do you feel? I feel like a relaxed song. You're probably not going to want
to say electric guitar over acoustic guitar. You can make that happen for me.
For sure. I'm not going to be able to today because of my microphone setup. That's really all it is. I have a $50 microphone and an acoustic guitar in my voice right now. Hopefully at some point in the future, maybe to show the evolution of the podcast at some point I'll have you back on and I'll have the ability to play instruments that you want to hear.
Okay.
and then maybe I'll be able to get a perfect then.
Yeah.
I'm feeling already like we're leaning towards a no before I even get into the songwriting.
Man, you got to enter this with confidence, all right, Adam? Just believe that you can do it, and we'll see what happens.
No, see, I just had a conversation yesterday about pessimism and why I think it's the better way to go. I'm going to go in thinking I'm going to fail and then be pleasantly surprised if I do get success. And I think that's been my philosophy for a little while, and it's been working for me. And maybe that's the reason why I felt comfortable setting up a podcast where I would probably fail almost every episode, is because I had that thought.
I like to skew just extreme narcissism, that everything I do is amazing.
Right.
And then that way, even when it isn't amazing, I can, at least in my own head, be like, it was great.
Yeah.
Byron Wu, you're amazing.
In the Wu headcanon.
Yeah,
it's still real good.
Still like real good.
All right.
And, like, you just don't understand it.
The world, like it. Yeah. If the whole world is shouting at you that you're stupid, it's because they're stupid. Right.
Well, actually, I am the whole world, and everyone else is ants.
I see.
Like, you don't care. You don't give a shit about an ant's opinion, right?
Right.
So. Do
you feel like you're on an ants podcast right now? Is that like am I an ant also?
You're a bigger ant. Was it like the
queen or
not the queen?
Like a worker or not a worker?
Not the worker. The worker's the smallest.
It's like a soldier ant.
Like a soldier ant. There you go.
So I'm like a foot soldier. I'm like one.
Yeah, like because of a soldier, you still kind of care what a soldier ant thinks, right? Because if it bites you, like, well,
I feel like the definition of a soldier is that you don't care what they think. That they're not there to think. They're there to just take orders and do things.
I mean, yeah, that's generally the whole thing about ants, anyway, right?
Right. Okay, Byron. This has been a nice conversation. I think I've got everything I need.
Cool.
We're now going to go into the timer / musical palette cleanser section of the podcast. Have you ever heard of the song Cars by Gary Newman?
No, are you going to just play the song Cars?
Well, the musical palette cleanser plus the timer for me.
Oh, okay.
Is my guest listens to Cars by Gary Newman 3 times in a row. I've edited it together on my phone so that you can just easily do it. You just have to sit in there and you'll know when it's done.
All right.
Oh my God, that's the Hangouts call. That's not the sound of Cars by Gary Newman.
I was just like, wow, Google just ripped them off.
They're not going to do that. They would never do that to me.
They would never do that.
All right, so when we come back, we're going to hear my song for Byron Wu.
I'm excited to hear it. I'm also excited to hear Cars.
Algorithm. Amen. I call to order the 212th meeting of the Council of Watchers, the Keepers of the Great One, the servants of the Almighty Algorithm. Amen. Are you drunk? I've had a beer or two. The algorithm, well, nobody's gonna interrupt me? Oh man, I am a little drunk.
I too have imbibed.
This is no time.
Are you not drunk?
I had a beer. I had 1 beer and 1 shot.
I have been drunk at most of these meetings.
So have I.
Anyway, the Great One desires something I don't know, but it does not get what it needs.
Oh, you said algorithm again. We were supposed to say, oh man,
Guys.
I'm sorry.
At least maintain a drunkenness where you can respond to me saying algorithm.
Aw, man. Were you drinking right then?
I was taking a sip at that exact moment.
Well, that's poor timing
I'm
on
sorry.
your part, Shane.
I'm disappointed, algorithm, and I'm sorry for that. Oh, haha! You guys didn't do it that time.
The Great One is going to kill 10,000 firstborn across the United States if we do not do what it requires. Great Prophet. Shane, would you like to?
Yeah, I'm usually the one who talks to the Great Prophet. Great Prophet Benny. In this, our hour of need, tell us, what must we do to appease the Great One?
Algorithm.
Oh, man.
Thank you, John. Desires to subscribe to You're Gonna Love This podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud to recruit other subscribers. To like and comment on the You're Gonna Love This Facebook page. Make sure to leave a rating on iTunes to show how much we liked the show.
You got that part right in the speech.
Yeah, you say that part every time. Why don't you just, you make the same mistake every time. You just say, we like the show.
Well, if we're gonna talk about making the same mistake again, perhaps we will have to not throw stones if we live in glass houses, if you know what I mean, Shane.
You're drunk, Benny.
That's fair. I do live in a glass house.
We all do.
Meeting adjourned.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, you.
I got it. I'm so drunk. Oh, God. All right. Well, we're back from our break. Byron, how was the musical palette cleanser? How did you enjoy it?
The first playthrough was good. The second playthrough was
Worse.
fine, and then the last one, I was like, if Adam comes out here and plays Cars, I will find it hilarious, but I'll also be very upset.
Wait.
I will feel like you played a practical joke on me.
Okay.
An hour-long practical joke.
I think the song is. Where is? And it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna figure it out in a second.
I'm very relieved, actually.
Hopefully, I didn't remind you guys, but if you wanted to experience the same thing that Byron experienced, please just go ahead and pause the recording now and just listen to Cars by Gary Newman 3 times in a row, and then come back.
Are you not going to put that on the podcast of, like, just playing Cars by
Gary Newman? 10 minutes of Cars by Gary Newman?
11 minutes, actually.
11.9. No, I'm not going to.
Damn, because you should think about it.
It's despite the fact that it's about 100 times too long for a sample for copyright. I think maybe more than that, more than 100 times.
You'd get sued to oblivion.
So much. All right, Byron. Well, here's your song.
Oh, okay. I'm great.
Get ready. Sun hits my forehead, creeps down to my eyes. Open them up and start my day, find a new surprise. I reach down beside my bed, grabbing at my bong. Outside there ain't one cloud, and inside nothing's wrong. Wake and bake, rise for highs, fall blues inside the skies. Wake and bake, so much fun. Let you think inside the bun. I just want you to relax now. Picture a penguin. Sliding down an ice cream berg. Iceberg made out of ice cream. It's pink, brown, white. It's Neapolitan flavored. Your favorite. Wake and bake, rise for highs. Feels that blues inside the skies. Wake and bake, so much fun, let you think outside of your goddamn bun. Alright, that's the song.
Cool.
I don't think it was perfect. I guess I should let my guests speak first, but I have so far come out of the gate and just lay down. I don't think I did perfect that time.
I wouldn't say you're incorrect because you are correct.
Great.
It was not a perfect song. Not necessarily your fault. I realized that you did strike most of my criteria.
Yeah, I feel good about the criteria parts. I feel okay.
Let me ask you though, what was the feeling behind the song?
I thought to myself, I was trying to relaxed and chill. When I think of a relaxed and chill experience, I don't think there is any more relaxed and chill experience than waking up and smoking weed. And that was I was trying to give you the oral equivalent of that.
Yeah.
You didn't feel like you got that.
Well, I didn't necessarily feel like I connected with the sentiment.
Okay.
That's the problem.
There you go. I think that's fair.
Like when I wake and bake, it's not relaxed and chill for me.
Whoa, really? What is that? What's your feeling?
I feel like guilty a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's guilt wrapped into it. But
I don't feel any guilt today, so I was like, oh, really? Like, I feel.
Oh, so there's you're not able when if you're waking up early in the morning and smoking weed to let that feeling drift away of the guilt. It stays in there.
No.
Okay.
Also, it's not sunny out. Well, it is now a little bit, but it was cloudy. That was So you were just lying there for a little bit, so I was kind of like, wow.
Okay. All right, so
not a perfect song, but part of that was my own. I think I could have described it to you a little bit better.
Hey, it's my job to interpret what you say. If you haven't described things well, it's because I didn't ask the right questions.
Okay.
That's the way that I'm looking at this.
All right, in that case, yeah, it is your fault.
Yeah. I don't think I thought about lying in lyrics as a problem before you pointed that out. I think almost every song includes at least one lie. I don't think it's just these are the true things that happened in my life.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but like I don't know the artist generally.
You
I
feel
don't know if they're lying. Like if they like
Okay.
if I find out that they wrote, if like what's his name wrote like actually made chocolate chip pancakes instead of banana pancakes that day, I'd be really pissed off.
Like I'm trying
Jack
to think.
Johnson's.
Yeah, if like. So, like, if like, Day in the Life, with that, like, Beatles song, it'd be like, oh, he didn't use a comb, he dragged a brush across his head.
I feel a little cheated, yeah. Like, come on, like, if the Yellow Submarine they were singing about was really, like,
they didn't,
just black.
They didn't live it. You know that's not... Anyway. Well, hopefully my other guests in the future... I guess I'll have to... That new note, I'm going to write that down. Ask if the guests care about lying in songs.
Yeah.
Because, you're right. I don't, if I felt like I knew that they didn't actually get a whole lot of love, like it was just like a little bit of love, I'd feel cheated.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Okay. You guys are right, Byron. Byron.
Come on! Really?
Your name is not hard, and it shouldn't, people miss at least you've got an easy to say last name. Do people fuck up Wu? Is that possible?
No. No, people say unintentionally all the time too.
Yeah. They just
Constantly.
go Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah.
All the time. I mean, yeah, that's just what it is.
I feel like my last name is almost impossible to get right on the first try.
On the first try?
Yeah.
Moshcatel?
Yeah, not all the way right.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's the way that everybody in the world says it because mosh looks like it should be said mosh, but it's, according to my family, mush.
Mush.
Like
Moshcatel.
Like it's pudding or something like that.
Moshcatel. I'll try to do better.
I think Moshcatel is just the way that everybody is gonna figure.
Well,
like
I mean,
if I say that,
it's an O.
Yeah, exactly. It just makes so much more sense.
Yeah,
Maybe I should just decide
change your name. Well, it's just change your name.
I'm just changing the way that I. Oh God, that sounds so much harder than just telling people Moshcatel. I'm just gonna say that. I would have to fuck with my whole family. Like they would probably be upset with me if I changed my name.
Yeah, I don't know what you do. You could put a little phonetic spelling by your name.
Yeah, have a parenthetical.
Yeah. Well, it's just your name, but with a U instead of an O there.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I don't blame you. I think it's
an
inconvenient process.
Let's see. Any other? Okay, so I shouldn't lie, or I should at least ask if lying is appropriate.
I'm sure not everybody cares.
Ask about lying. Do you feel like I did? So I didn't tap into the emotion you wanted me to tap into. You feel like I didn't connect with you on the emotional state?
I think you didn't connect with me. And I don't know. I feel like part of me didn't feel you feeling it.
That's fair.
It felt like you were saying the words associated with what you're feeling, but it wasn't like you... I mean, it's hard to do it within 10 minutes.
I think this is basically the same criticism I'm getting from last week. I need to improve my poeticism. I think this is basically what it is.
It didn't feel like it came from the heart.
No, it came from the brain. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Yeah. Also, I didn't really get the ice cream iceberg. That felt like a joke.
Yeah.
In there. It was a joke, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's okay. It just wasn't.
You didn't feel like that didn't hit the right note for you.
Yeah, it didn't hit the right note for me.
That's totally appropriate. Yeah. That's totally fair. That was, also a little bit of what people call filler. It was I wanted to get to the chorus twice,
right.
And I was like, well, what do I do in the middle of this? Oh, it'd be fun to do a little relaxed voice talking.
About penguins, yeah.
I didn't know what to talk about. I wanted you to picture something that would make you relaxed, and I couldn't think of anything. That was what I thought of.
Yeah, penguins going down and icebergs. It's pretty relaxing. Although, I did just have a conversation about penguins yesterday that makes me think, whenever I think of penguins, I now think of a stressful situation.
Yeah.
Because it was the Stanley Cup Finals yesterday, so it's penguins versus sharks, and so we were talking about
That's a horrible fight.
Yeah, so the moment you said penguins, they're like penguins and sharks, and so
Jesus.
But that's not your fault, obviously. But
hey, but I should have asked her something.
Song. Yeah, ask about penguins.
If I'm gonna write about this stuff, I need to know. Do you have any stressful thoughts about this thing? Should I? Yeah, this is. I need to get more. Maybe I need to get more information on what I should actually be writing about. Because I'm leaving that up to myself.
Yeah.
And maybe I need to get a little more information out of my guests. Do you think if I wrote anything about your life, would you respond to that? Or would that be weird?
Honestly, I wouldn't know until I heard it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I guess if I wanted to test that out, I should have done it.
Yeah.
It's another week, another not perfect song, but that's okay. Let's do some plugs. Yeah, you can find me at Moshcatel on Twitter. That's Moshcat, Spanish word for the, is how I used that in the first episode. I think I'm going to keep going with that as my spelling guide. Yeah. Byron, you have a podcast.
I do have a podcast. It's called Everybody Dies in the End.
Yeah.
You can find it on SoundCloud, on iTunes. Adam is actually a frequent guest on it.
I've been on it a couple times.
Yeah, and it's a great 20 to 30 minutes of improvised monologues where at the end of the monologues everybody dies in the end. It's a lot of fun.
It's a ton of fun. I've yet to have a bad time while being on the podcast.
Also, you can find me on Twitter at the Byron Wu. That's the English word for the.
That's important to point out.
Yeah, and then Byron is spelled Byron. And Wu is WU, not WOO, like those freaking weirdos.
Oh.
Weirdos.
WOO. Those people who, that other family who came through the American immigration and got a different name assigned to them.
Yeah, it was just like a certain time. I think it's, sometime in the 80s. If you came before that, you're WOO. If you came after that, it's WU.
I mean, I think that's the way that Moshcatel. The only reason why my name is unique is because my family came through at a weird time and got a weird spelling. Or the guy who was saying it was like Moshcatel, and they heard that and they were like, got it. There's a lot of MUSC Muscatels. That's like the largest group of of my the name linealogy. Most of there's a hydroplane driver or a former hydroplane driver named Dr. Ken Muscatel. That he used to drive.
I didn't realize that was the same name, actually.
Yeah. From the Moscato wine region.
Really?
That's what my family thinks, or that's what I think. I haven't actually really confirmed that with anybody. I should probably ask anyone. Well, on that note, I think this has been a great episode of fun. You're gonna love this. Check us back next week if you enjoyed it, guys. Byron, thank you for being on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Bye!